Previously on Operation End.
We went to the Nether. We got kicked out of the Nether. We became carrot farmers.
And also the owner of a barn.
Now we have more sheep and cows that we know what to do with. What will happen next? Find out on this episode of Operation End. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Operation End. I have infiltrated my animal farm and they are unsuspecting. They have no idea that I'm not one of them. No. Now, the reason that I'm in here is very simple. The reason that I'm hanging out with my comrades is because today is the day that we are finally going to put together an enchantment room. Something that I have been wanting to do for a very, very long time. I actually have two goals that I want to accomplish in this episode. I want to, number one, put together the enchantment room and I want it to look pretty cool. And number two, I want to do a little bit of exploring. It has occurred to me that in 8 episodes, this might be the 9th, I can't remember, because I guess that I'm just stupid, we haven't really ventured too far beyond this island. Not really. We've been to the Nether, but we've not really been outside a 200 block radius of TSMC Survival Island, so that is going to change.
Now, first step, everybody, is that we must acquire the wheat to breed the cows, to acquire the enchantment room, so that we can, in fact, be enchanting.
I have to admit, I'm not the best farmer because, quite honestly, I have a lot of trouble separating the cows and the sheep. I think that once we do eventually get... Oh, fine! Everybody gets wheat! Okay, I can't do this. There's too many of them. I can't pick out the cows individually. It's hard to pick favorites when they're all just muddled together. I'm gonna end up creating some sort of cow-sheep hybrid. A shoe? A show? A meep? A moop? I don't know what one of those would be called.
Now, whilst I haven't successfully, and not due to lack of trying, created a moop, or a shoop, as they are known in the farming business, I have in fact created a mushroom, which is a cow that produces mushrooms, believe it or not.
Just casually losing our minds talking to ourselves, as usual, in TSMC Farming Industry Incorporated.
And for those of you wondering, the carrot farm is coming along nicely.
With all of the farmly duties taken care of, we can now move on to our first big project, the enchantment room. So, the enchantment room is going to be built directly underneath our house. I don't know why, but it seems that enchantment rooms should be all secretive and stuff, so the most logical place to build one is underneath here, somewhere. I would even like kind of a secret entrance. That would be pretty cool. I'm not sure how I would go about accomplishing that, to be quite honest with you, but I think that the entrance to it is going to start over here in this corner, and then maybe over time I can like figure out how to install like a little secret entrance. That would be pretty awesome. So, just to start off with, just to make things easy, we are going to, as I keep mentioning, we're going to make it simple. So, I'm thinking the walls of the enchantment room are mostly going to be made out of oak planks, and obviously, of course, books when we can actually get them. I want it to be a pretty decent sized room. I think that it's also going to double as kind of like a, an equipment storage area as well. Like, it seems as though they all kind of goes together, right? Like, we can... Oh, I've got a cobblestone, perfect. It seems as though they... Well, hello! What a nice surprise. That is a great way to start. I had iron underneath my house the entire time. That's awesome. Perfect. I can make myself a new pickaxe. This one is inevitably going to break. But anyway, as I mentioned, I want it to be a pretty decent size. I'm thinking that it can at least be about as big, and it's going to be kind of like tricky to plan this out without having to like keep going up and down my base. I want it to be about as big at the very least
as kind of like the ground level of the house. The reason that I want it to kind of like be just underneath the house is so that we can kind of take advantage of the floor, so the cobblestone above us, and so that we don't like accidentally like poke into the ground up above us. So does that make sense? So what I mean to say is like, let's say that this might be a bit too far. So I don't want to like dig too far that way and then like I don't want to like try placing a roof and then that turns out to be on the surface. And you can kind of see that already, like that's the back of one of my farms. So this is as big as the area is going to get. Going to need some more oak planks of course as well, because we can dig down of course. Just because these are the parameters for the size doesn't mean that we can't dig down. I'm going to need more oak planks and probably some cobble. Oh well, it turns out that we have a lot of iron already. That's perfect. So let's get some more in there whilst that's cooking. Perfect, perfect. Might even find a way to incorporate some birch as well in some sort of way. Maybe even a bit of dark oak. One thing is for absolute certain though, we do have to cut down more trees. Again. A smart move, of course, would be to plant some saplings around the back of the property, is to acquire enough acreage of oak wood that we are able to continue our constructions. There we go, perfect. Mr. Beast would be proud. Can you remember when that was a huge thing? Everybody was like planting like thousands and thousands of trees on YouTube. Whatever happened to that? Did we just plant enough trees eventually, or like... did people just give up planting trees? Hey there, cow. You wouldn't know this, but I'm actually in the market for some leather. Minecraft really making me go the extra mile to get this wood. Oh, wouldn't you know it, this is another one of those trees. I think that this tree's been eating too much McDonald's. I've not seen a thick oak tree yet. In all his years in the forest, Jack the Lumberjack has never seen a tree that has a couple extra pounds. I'm quite happy with the amount of wood that we managed to get, so let's go back and see what we can do. For those curious, Springfield's tire fire is still burning, somehow defying the laws of physics, as there's not really even any fuel there. Mittens, what are you doing in there? You are perfectly camouflaged. I think I'm going to actually leave you there. That's perfect.
Oh, it's my Halloween costume. I'm going as wheat.
Okay. Whilst this farm is getting a little bit unruly and ridiculous, I don't quite want to cull it just yet. Because obviously the more cows you have, the faster you can breed them, the faster you can get the leather. So we're just gonna have this cow-sheep dance party a little while longer. Moo, 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 moo. Oh no, I've been neglecting my chickens as well. I need you guys. How else am I supposed to acquire arrows? We convert the wood into logs, and then logs into a room, and then the room with the room. Oh, let me tell you what we'll do with the room. We'll sit in it, quietly, to ourselves. No one can disturb us down here. We will just have the tranquility of the enchantment table, which I don't think even makes a noise, but sometimes those cool little symbols appear around everywhere, and I really like that. You ever just completely lose your train of thought? I don't even know what I was talking about. But the fact of the matter is that I want to have kind of like one wall plastered with bookshelves. But then this room then is actually quite a bit too big. But it does seem as though that the width of this area is 4 rows. And if at the end of the room, perhaps we have the bookshelves kind of just, kind of just like plastered together on this end wall, we could make this room kind of like to function. Because like I said, it'd be quite cool if not only it was an armory, but it was also an enchantment room. So, one half of the room could be the enchantment room, which perhaps this end half could be. And then this front half could be something completely different. So if we can work this out, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the split would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The split would be about here. And then if we were to dig out this end area, this can drop down a couple of rows. It at least has to drop down 2 rows so that we can have our 4x4 row of bookshelves, right? And then we're really cooking with something. Probably not fire. I don't want to use fire in my house. I'll end up burning it down. But maybe we're cooking with maybe like, a steamer. Or that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll
Wait, what is that? Why is that all diorite? Hang on. Oh, it's spooky though. I don't know if I want to go down there. I do have my sword. Hang on. Okay, we're just going to take a quick little gander down here. Do we have anything down here, or is this... This might actually be underneath the sugarcane farm. Okay, but then it seems to naturally lead into a little cave. It'd be rude not to explore it. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, but first, I do need all of this coal and stuff, so I'm going to harvest everything that I find. I know that you can make your own coal. Like, I know that you can chuck wood in a furnace that I learned from a tooltip that I read today. I literally didn't know that. I didn't know that you could make coal by using... Where is that going? Where does this go? That's lit up. What is this? Oh! What? Into the mine shaft? No way! Oh, that is awesome! So, and then there's the fire. We've already got torches this way. Huh. Okay, then. Who knew? Okay, fair enough. I guess that makes sense. Huh. Small world. Not literally, it's an infinite world. It goes on forever. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to dig out this area here. I want to put a wall here as well. So we're going to have the oak wall persisting. Definitely going to be sealing up this area now that I know that there's a connection to the mine shaft, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, because the mine shaft is directly underneath the house, but I didn't realize there'd be like a cave literally just leading us to it. It might even be cool to have another access point to the mines, perhaps. Maybe I could even explore down that way. So that's not a bad possibility. I think that might be pretty cool. So this is going to be the upper part. This is what I will refer to as the armory. Very fancy, the armory. Fetch me my iron sword, Jenkins. I need it to slay some skeletons. So this is going to be the armory half. This is where we'll keep all the weapons and stuff. We actually have a tool chest up above us. Perhaps we'll separate tools and weapons, because obviously they are quite different. Although I have been known to use anything that I can fit in my hands as a weapon. We'll probably start making a bit more of an effort to add detail as well. So you can see how we just have all of this cobble here, and it's a little bit boring. A little bit. We're going to make an... Do I have another shovel? No, we can just punch the dirt out of existence. Ha! I'm going to make an effort to, like, incorporate a couple more slabs and a couple more stairs and items of that nature into the floor, just to make it a little bit nicer looking. And every so often kind of just, like, adding, you know, something... I want to add details such as this, is what I mean. Like, you know, just to kind of, like, shake things up a little bit. I don't want it to be so flat and boring, but obviously it'll look a little bit better than that. I just wanted to give you guys an example. We're going to add some birch fence here, and I suppose it would behoove us... hooves. We are on a farm as well. It would behoove us to make some cobblestone stairs, maybe even a little bit of wall. How much... Where'd all my cobblestone go? Here, it can like curve around a little bit. Maybe we can even use a little bit of birch logs, even though they're running out of them. That would be very unfortunate if we did run out before we were able to achieve the functionality that we wanted to achieve. Now that we could do, we could take out part of this wall, and this could be part, like, if we make enough bookshelves, we can have like an entire square of it, and maybe we can even like make a little feature of it as well. How does one make an armor stand? I kind of want an armor stand. Okay, that's easy. I'm ashamed to say that I don't know what a stone cutter does, but I have a feeling perhaps it allows you to make some fancy slabs. Like, I don't quite know how you would get smooth stone, perhaps without a stone cutter. I don't think that you can make it in the crafting table. Certainly could be wrong though, it wouldn't be the first time, but what did we need to make it? We just need stone. And yet, oddly enough, we don't really have it. Now, every time that I have mined stone, it seems as though that I don't get it. It couldn't be that you put the stone in the furnace. Ah, okay. And it gives us... One moment, please. There you go. Easy peasy. And whilst I wait for my stones to cook...
And once again, harvest the farm.
This is truly getting out of control now. It's not. I don't think it's even right for all of these guys to be living in close proximity to each other. Peter would not be happy about this. So now we're able to make a stone cutter, but it seems as though that we can make stone bricks. And we can make like stone slabs and stone stairs now, which is cool, now that we have just regular stone. And with the stone cutter, if we put this here and open it, what, if we put stone in there? Oh, okay, then we can we make all of this stuff anyway? What if we put cobble in here? Is that possible? We just make cobble stuff. But we could make stone bricks anyway, right? I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure what we've achieved by making a stone cutter. Like, I don't know if I'm being dim, or is it just that does it just cut out the middleman between needing to, like, make stone bricks to then make stone wall, for instance? Like, is that the difference? Like, you can, if you just chuck stone in here, you can just choose what you need to make, like, it immediately condenses everything down? Is that what it is? Instead of what you would usually have to do, like I said, like, if you want stone wall, you got to make stone bricks first, and then that? Is it more efficient? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it, because for some reason, I don't know why, I just cannot figure that out. Whilst we're at it, I always wanted a grindstone. Okay, easy enough. Grindstone achieved. We just put this here. Now, I'm assuming that this... repair and disenchant. So... the iron sword in here. And then what? Would I just need ingots, for instance? To repair it? No, not ingots. What do I need? Like, what else can I put in there? No. Oh, so you have to... so can you combine two tools together? So is that how that one works? Okay, but... alright. Well, I guess I'm the proud owner of two contraptions that I don't know if I need. So I'm thinking across this wall here we can have something. Now I might change the materials for this because I don't particularly just want to use cobblestone stairs for everything, but I kind of want to have like a workbench, kind of like this, right? And I want to have my grindstone on here, and I want to have my stone cutter here as well. I don't know why it seems like a place that these things would be. I don't even know why. Like, I don't think that there's even any logic to it, really. I'd like a crafting table here as well. For some reason, I think that that'd be quite handy to keep all of this all bunched together. We could have a couple of chests too. I don't know if I'm doing my... actually, no. If I do it in kind of... oh, no, we can easily have chests here, no problem. They won't even get in the way. Like, if we have, like, a double chest here as well, for instance, and we can have just a couple of... yeah, that's not going to intrude on anything either. And we can have a couple of chests here, and I'll replace behind the chests and everything in due time. We can have like a couple of torches as well. Now it's like kind of like a nice, cool little crafting area. I even made a pressure plate or two as well, just to kind of, you know how I was saying that I wanted to vary the floor a little bit. Now it might annoy me a little bit actually, like have like the clicking noises, but I sort of like them. Still like the... I think that this is going to be birch logs here, and then we can have the bookshelves built into the wall. This is not looking too bad. Like, what can this be? And like, I want to cut this part of the wall out as well, and we will replace this with the plank. Yes. So the planks can go here. We'll back this wall just like this. Is that going to be a problem? Yes, that has to be cobblestone, to which I just put it away. Barely have any cobblestone anymore, actually. This is going to be the Armory Chest. So this is going to have all kinds of weaponry in it. This is definitely going to have to not be cobble, because that just looks kind of ugly. I do have some dark oak planks, actually, or some darker oak. Where did it go? I genuinely thought I had some. We could even alternatively use some birch slabs, although that doesn't look quite as nice. Perhaps if we put like a couple of buttons on there or something, and just to kind of like just remove the center of the floor here and place some oak planks. Now, I don't know why that is, but sort of like it. That's not too bad. It would be cool if we found a way. I don't know how we would do it, but I'm kind of imagining the use of like a lever and some cleverly placed chests, and possibly a sticky piston, which obviously that's a little bit a while away, of like having this be hidden with just a simple use of a piston, like if we had a piston, say, built into the wall here, and we could even cover it up with the composter or something like that. Like we'd have a switch, and like whilst the lever was active, like obviously it covered that block, and then whilst it was inactive, like the block could just maybe it could even just be the crafting table that's like in the way of it. But once we acquire sticky pistons, I think that we can definitely do that. We can have like a cool little hidden entrance into our enchantment room. You know what, guys? For now, this has to be completely ladders. You know what, guys? For now, this is just going to be ladders, because that is pretty annoying, actually. So, for the armor stand, we need smooth stone. Now, could it be... Oh, more iron. Now, could it be that you simply just put stone in here? Okay, hang on. This might be it. Just keep cooking it until you eventually get what you want. I think that Gordon Ramsay... There it is! I think Gordon Ramsay said that eventually. It's like, if at first you don't succeed, just keep cooking it and cooking it, you idiot sandwich. So if we grab these... Aha! And there we have our armor stand! I'm going to put that here. Haha! We have nothing on it yet, but... I like it. I also want an anvil, which I'm surprised I can't make. Ah, block of iron as well. 3 of them. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I love this sound. Hang on. Satisfying. Ka-chink. You guys ever watched the movie The Dark Knight, where the Joker's finally taken into custody? And I'll put the armor in here too. He's finally taken into custody, and they're like relieving him of all of his weaponry, and there's just like more and more and more, and the table's slowly filling up. That's how I kind of feel looking in this chest. I could even put my trident down there. Now, you know what? I'll put this trident on. How can I pose him in a different way? Yes, that's awesome. I love that. So you can hold on to my trident and perhaps even my enchanted golden chest plate. I'm really happy that we're finally putting this together. Now, how did you get in here, little one? That's what I want to know. If you wouldn't mind just... Uh-oh. No. Alright, you know what? You stay with me. Kind of ironically, the carrot is breeding like rabbits. This is going to be full by the end of the episode, I guarantee it. And if that field isn't full, I'm going to be quite melancholy. Yeah. Also about time that we do this for the first time. Yeah, that never gets old. I love that. 62 sugarcane, ladies and gentlemen. There is absolutely no way that we don't have enough for 16 bookshelves. That I still have to I'm going to Google it right now. How many? Minecraft. How many bookshelves for max enchantment? Perfect. I love autofill. That's the... 15! I was not far off. Excellent. In order to attain maximum enchantment level of 30. Okay, perfect. That's all that I need to know. I'm also going to enjoy some of this delicious melon. I'll spit out the seeds later. By the way, I kind of also had a cool idea in that it'd be pretty awesome if this room was connected to my enchantment room, because they're not far away from each other. I mean, if we dig down here, right, and then we just walk a little bit this way, it's here. Like, that's my enchantment room right there. So it's literally just like a short drop. If we do it properly. Hang on. There we go. So it's actually a short drop, and oddly enough, that's like right in the center of that. Like, it's almost as if stairs were meant to go here. So down here to there. that's something that we're going to be working on later. I'd prefer if it was like a hidden thing, or I might have it non-hidden and then hide it later through the use of redstone constructions. But anyway, I just thought that that was a really cool idea. Alright, everybody. Everybody can have some. Well, not quite everybody. Most of you can have some. Wait, did I run out? No, of course I didn't. Perfect. So, now comes this next part. I'm so sorry, everybody, but this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me. And I'm definitely going to be getting some unwanted casualties in here, but it just has to be done. It just has to be done. I'm so sorry, everybody. So I need 15 leather. I've only got 4 at the moment, that is not good. Hang on. If we just open here, there we go. I need 15. There's got to be some on the floor, surely. 5, 9. Okay. Not too many more. Not too many more. Okay, we need to at least keep 2 alive as well. So we've got 2. We've got 3 cows. No, we've got 4 cows. Thank you. Come on, surely 12. Is that it? Seriously? And then 13. Have we got any leather anywhere?
Now, as you all know, the leather is of course kept in the mob drops chest, which is on the 2nd level, and it's not here.
My disappointment is immeasurable. Well, that only leaves one thing to do. Go on, guys, we've got to rebuild civilization. I'm going to be careful only to do the cows this time round. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I wondered when something bad would happen. Ooh, this is bad news. This is bad news. Come, we can battle it out over here. There's no need to go next to anybody's bridge roller coasters. We don't have to go and destroy those. Okay, alright, perfect. This is where we shall duel. That was fast. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm thinking about killing off the sheep. It might be time, because it's so annoying to try and breed the cows properly whilst the sheep are here. I wish that it didn't have to be this way. I'll just have to go and find some sheep at a later point in time. But, you know, the thing is, I really like lamb. Lamb is so delicious that I've just got to... I'm so sorry. You can't protect it. I know, cows. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But on the bright side, now it's easy to breed cows. We've just got to keep on moving. Okay, so I'm hoping against hope that that is enough cows that we are able to acquire just 2 more leather. Just 2. 2 would do. So, what I'm going to do in the meantime, whilst waiting for them to grow up, is I am going to put all of this stuff away. We don't really need this stuff for where we're going. Well, actually, we do need some of this stuff. We are going to head out there into the brave new world. A whole new world. We're going to head out into the world, and we're going to see just kind of like what's in that direction, because there's some interesting stuff that way. So I'm going to get myself suited and booted, probably wait for it to be a brand new day, and we're going to see exactly what's over. What's that going over that hill?
Ready for adventure!
Okay, so we're all suited and booted, and I'm going to go in this direction. I've got plenty of food on me, I've got some torches, I've got kind of like most of an iron sword, but more so I've got axes, and I've got my iron pickaxe as well. But I've even bought a bed this time round, because I want to really see what's out over in this direction. It's actually a brand new day as well, so I'm really looking forward to it. I might have to like dedicate perhaps an entire episode sometime to properly exploring what is directly around me, but I've found some bonus leather. Maybe not. See, I find this very strange, because back in like 2014 or whenever I last played this before, like mushrooms were exclusively, or so I think, were exclusively like a mushroom island sort of deal. So it's kind of strange to see them built into the forest. Well, this is a bad sign. I really don't like the thunder and lightning in this game. It's kind of a cool area around here, but it doesn't seem to be too much more than just like forests and mushrooms. I sort of feel like Tarzan, like running across the top of these trees. I so wish I had a saddle. I'm definitely gonna have to find one. Just as a mental note, I'm pretty sure that I came from over that way. If not, I think that the river actually runs. That was kind of cool. I've not seen... That was kind of awesome. Well, what do we have here? Maybe we did find something worth finding. That is a heft... Now that is a hefty village if I've ever seen one. Ow. So uncalled for. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in quite a predicament. I almost want to flip a coin over this. I don't quite know if I can find my way back. I think I know the direction, but I'm not 100% certain. But it's raining, it's dark, and I'm surrounded by zombies. Shall we say hello to them? Hello, zombies! You know what? I think I'll take my chances and I'll sleep. So, something cool that these villagers have, which my little piece of paradise TSMC Island is about to have, is some potatoes. I do not have any of these, and I'm really happy to have found some. I'm also going to be stealing the compost. Honestly, I mean, the oak wood's kind of like here as well for the taking, so I'm going to enjoy this too. What have I done? Yeah, I think I'll be taking the fence as well. And you know, the thing is, I always have a severe lack of trapdoors. I think I'm going to do something semi-clever, and I'm going to mark out which houses have been raided, because this village is actually so huge, I think I'm going to lose track. Oh, it'd be rude not to. Oh, thank you. Delicious, delicious wheat. Did I mention my lack of fence? I mean, this house is pretty impressive. There's got to be something in here, surely. Oh. Food. I guess that's good, I guess. Take the free chest as well, thank you. More food? Might just be a bit more efficient to break the chest. Now, this is a strange one. There's water inside the house. And a crafting table, which is cool, and a barrel. Anything in the barrel? Nothing in the barrel. Now, that's just a little bit weird. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be like an animal house or what. I don't know. Maybe that's their bath. Maybe that was the villager's bath, I guess. No. Oh, what a wonderful view. I think this guy's windows are a little bit dirty. Ba-dum-dum-ch. I'm glad to meet you. And there's more. I mean, this guy's living in the future. He's got a moat. This is basically a king's house. Oh, it's the animal house. It's got two. What is this supposed to be exactly?
Now, back in my day, we didn't have villages this big.
Are we taking the bell as well? Thank you. And we found a book. Now, that would have been helpful earlier. Yeah, it's still helpful. We've not built it yet. Apples and potatoes of plenty. Honestly, I mean, that guy had enough apples and potatoes. He can eat, like, apple mashed potatoes for the rest of his life. And honestly, that sounds like a pretty good life to me. This guy's eating apple sandwiches. Not my favorite. Again, I sort of like the design of these villager houses, honestly. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why do I even bother making my own things when I can just go to a nearby village and steal all their stuff? What? No! A brewing stand? No way! I thought that you had to make these things for you. Come here. I thought you had to make these things for yourself. If there's a chest up here as well, I'm going to be very happy. Oh, maybe not. What about the roof? What about the roof? No. That is awesome. I thought that you had to make those. Well, that saved me a lot of trouble. I see that you come in peace, although your bodyguard does not. I guess, what's the logic? The gold armor protects you from the sun? How is that? How does that work exactly? Because your face is still exposed. Oh, you dropped some gold trousers. Ooh, I'm gonna be needing them. I think a dark oak sapling. Yeah! Another book. Excellent. Saves me the trouble. Now, this is an interesting... Okay. I guess I don't have to make a loom either. Oh, Minecraft, you spoil me. And that is what I have been wanting. Yes! Hello, saddle. I might not have to walk back. And some boots as well. Don't mind if I do. I am so happy about this saddle. I've got myself some apples. I've got a saddle. What more could I want? Now, luckily enough, that was actually the last house that I needed to pillage from this village. So, I guess I am the pillager captain. I literally just raided the entire village. Okay, you
You go about your business.
Okay, so... Wait, is that 4 high? No, it can't be done. It can't be done, can it? Is that 4 blocks high? No, they said that it could never be done. The sugarcane could never rise above 3, they said. No, 1, 2, 3. It can! It can go higher! I genuinely did not know that. That is good information. Now, more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get our first horse. Our first horse is, and I hope that you guys know the name of this horse, it's going to be Cinnamon. So we give him a couple of apples. Don't be greedy now, Cinnamon. Come on, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many do you need? 9, 10, 13, 14. We will be friends eventually, right? Is it, or is this to No. Wait, what if I just put the saddle on you? Did I just waste all of my apples? No, you don't want that. Ah, I think I used that. Did I waste all my apples on you? Oh, this is disappointing. Okay, we need more apples. That's how it works, right? You give them apples until the love heart spear, and then you put the saddle on them. No? Am I wrong? Alright, whatever. Well, we are going to make our way back to TSMC Island. Now, I know the direction which we came from. I'm pretty sure, bordering on 100% sure, that if we find the ruined farm, we can find our way back. Ruined farm, we came from that way. So now this is where it gets difficult, is in amongst the giant mushroom forest. Which way we came now? I think it is that way. Aha! Yes, I've been here before. Perfect. So, I'm pretty sure that it's that way. I'm so hungry. I've been traveling these forests for days. Ah, I see it. The sugarcane farm. Mittens, have you been eating the wheat again? I'm going to be honest with you, I expected the cows to be grown up. Okay, so now we have a saddle. That's pretty cool. Barrel, brewing stand, crafting table, chests. We have a bell, which is pretty awesome as well. We have a loom. We got a lot of cool stuff from the village. Some composters. We even got a cauldron. And they can all go in here into storage. So, we're now the proud owner of 17 leather, which means, along with our pre-existing books as well, and the fact that we've got plenty of sugarcane to turn into paper, and we also have loads of paper as well, we can make 17 books. Boom. The only thing that we are missing is oak planks. Also boom. And probably 2 more times as well. 1, 2. And now... Wait, hang on a second. I think I miscalculated here. I'm gonna need way more leather. I can only make 6? I can only make 6. Oh no. Oh, I have enough paper. But paper's not the problem, it's the leather, of course it is. Librarian. Build some bookshelves to improve your enchantment table. Well, I've certainly done that. So, I am thinking that I am going to place these anyway, and I am also going to build the bookshelves into the wall, because as I was reading how to maximize one's enchantment table, it said something about leaving a block of air around. So I'm thinking that I guess a block of air, does that mean like literally just like one entire block around the enchantment table? I'm not quite sure. I suppose that we'll have to experiment, but we've got 6. We're not even halfway there. I'm gonna have to get more leather. So, I've kind of decided that instead of going out into the world like some sort of bovine bounty hunter, I'm just going to improve the look of my enchantment room. I think that that is a little bit of better use of my time, and I think I'll appreciate it more in the long run. I quite like that. I think that that looks pretty good. I've got to replace the floor, but I have a feeling that if I just destroy this stone and then replace it, I will get the effect that I want. So I think that this is the central point to the enchantment room, and of course once we get all of the bookshelves in here, it's obviously going to be a lot more fancy. But the thing that I don't like about it is that it's kind of just there. You know, it's kind of just there. Like, it'd be cooler if it was, say, on like a pedestal here. I think that I can place it there. I think it'll still work. It is just the whole thing that I read that it has to have a space of air around it. But like, surely it'll just work there. Maybe if I place a little bit of oak wood slabbage around here too. I mean, it looks okay. I might have to sit and think about that a little bit more. I do think that the stone cutter is more efficient at making stone stuff, because I can like turn these 4 cobblestone into 4 cobblestone stairs, whereas it wouldn't actually let me in the crafting table. But again, I haven't read anything about it yet, but that's what I'm surmising. I've kind of like messed up the ceiling a little bit using some stairs and some slabs, and I quite like it. I've also done it in such a way that it doesn't like really affect me as I'm walking through, but I'm really starting to feel a bit of a better vibe here. And on top of that, we are still able to have the little entrance here that will take us to one of our other farms. So that's actually really, really cool. I'm actually really looking forward to making that entrance. I like the idea that my entire base is going to be like connected together. No! Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, creepers are the worst. Oh, you're no. Oh. You know, the annoying thing is that I don't have any dark oak on me, so I've literally got to go out and find some just to repair the mess that the creeper caused. You picked the wrong fight. Actually, you kind of didn't. This guy deals a lot of damage. I have been rewarded. Finally. It almost makes the creeper blowing up the barn worth it. Excellent. The farm grows. I just realised this got destroyed too. For the last time today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call the herd, and hopefully we will get enough leather this time that we are able to really finish our enchanting room this time. We're going to leave all the little moo-moos alone, all the little calfies. They can all survive, but I'm afraid that your parents, you're orphans now, but don't worry, I'll look after you all. 19, please. That's it. That's gotta be enough. I actually don't think this is going to be enough at all. I think that this isn't gonna... Oh, God, no. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have another 6. We are not at the recommended 15 yet. Oh... So, to fill this wall, we will need 12 more bookshelves. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel as though that's something that is going to happen off camera. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached a clear end to the episode. I've been playing for about 3 hours, and feel as though that I've made a little bit of progress. I mean, some things are clearly visible on the homestead. The carrot farm has gotten significantly larger with grown carrots that can get even bigger right now, actually. We had to repair part of the farming areas because of the stupid creeper. That was pretty annoying. We have a lot less cows and 0 sheep. We actually have a lot more chickens as well, which is pretty cool. We went on an adventure to a village, well, a village, and that was pretty awesome, honestly. But more importantly, we now have an underground enchantment area, which I am really happy with. We acquired a load of new stuff, actually. A grindstone, a stone cutter, both of which I don't think we would have actually needed to make. We have an anvil here as well. Well, we already had the enchantment table, but we have 12 bookshelves. That is literally only halfway to what we need. We even have a plan in one of the upcoming future episodes to connect this area to underneath the sugarcane farm. So that's exciting as well. So next time, we're definitely going to have to finish the enchantment room, although I feel as though I might have it ready for next episode. And we're definitely going to have to get some lapis lazuli and more diamonds. So that is definitely on the agenda. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!